Hi everyone, this is Ebong again. We're going to talk today about how to apply for your federal EIN number online, and this is part of the Business Basics Blueprint course. Again, the whole point of this course is to walk you through some of the mundane steps that get you going, so that you can focus on building your business. And a lot of times, the biggest thing you need to remember is the downfall of many businesses is the bookkeeping. And by bookkeeping, I don't mean just the numbers. I just mean the overall administrative and organizational machine that needs to be in place in order for you to continue on focusing on what you do best, which is your business. And this is basically, it's not a sexy thing. It's to help you take your expertise and to take your experience and parlay that and create it into a machine in which you can turn into a business and grow and make lots of money. So this is basically what we're trying to do here. So now you've already formed your single member LLC in the state in which you reside. The next step would be to file a federal EIN number. So at the workbook that you get with the course, you go to the table of contents, to here at the bottom. You go to file federal EIN number. So when you click on this, there's a hyperlink. It'll take you directly to the web page in which to get started. And here we are. It takes you right to the irs.gov website and to apply for an EIN number online. One thing I want to make sure you know that sometimes there are a lot of technical difficulties, but you need to file. If you're going to do this online, you have to do it within certain hours. You have to do it within, I think it's the hours in which they're around, things in between 9 and 5 or... I'll say, 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. So there we go, 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. And sometimes you want to either do it before 9 or maybe after 5 p.m. Monday to Friday is kind of what they say you should try and do, because it's always really busy. So what you're going to do is you go to the bottom here of this page that you just ended up on. You're going to go to Apply Online. At the bottom, click the button. Very simple, very, very simple. We'll be done here in seconds. Comes up. It just basically gives you the background as to what to think about, what not to think about, some restrictions for certain people. If you have problems with doing this online, you can also call them and do it over the phone, in addition to filing form SS-4, which is a PDF file that you can fill it in. But here we go. Begin application. Very simple. Here we go. The first question is, what type of legal structure is applying for an EIN number? In this case, we've already decided that this is going to be a single member LLC. So it's a limited liability company. Go down, click continue. Next is, it basically explains what a single member LLC is. And these are things that we've already dealt with and talked about earlier on. So this is really nothing new. One of the things I want to add to this, though, is, and one of the things I want to harp on as relates to this criteria, is for federal purpose. I want to reiterate this. For federal tax purposes, an LLC may be treated as a partnership or corporation or be disregarded as an entity separate from its owner. And that basically means the LLC is separate from its owner. It doesn't pay tax. What happens is all the income and expense items flow to the 1040 or the personal tax return of the owner. That's why a single member LLC a lot of times is advantageous, because it's simple, very easy to file and organize, and it's easy to get up and running. If you make the organization of an LLC too difficult, people will probably not do it, and you want to encourage entrepreneurship. So we go to continue, and here we go. It says how many members are in the LLC. It's just you and yourself, so that's one. Select where you're physically located. We'll do District of Columbia. That's where I am. And then we do continue. Now I just want you to confirm the selection. Because you're the only member of the LLC, it's a single member LLC. And then it also, like I mentioned this earlier, but it goes into how you be classified. You're a disregarded entity. That is known as the default classification. And the default classification means it's what your entity's automatically classified as. It's classified as a disregarded entity. Now, if you want to change that, that's a separate issue, and you're going to have to talk to somebody about that to see if that makes sense. Then there are two forms you file. You'd file Form 8832, or you'd file Form 2553. And those things will depend on your facts and circumstances. Don't do it unless you've talked to somebody. especially if you're a single member LLC. So go to continue. We've confirmed it. We go to continue. Next, choose one reason that best describes why you're applying for an EIN. You can apply for an EIN for a variety of reasons. You can use it to hire employees because you have to do the payroll tax issues. Banking, some banks require you to have an EIN separate from your Social Security number. Maybe you've changed your organization from a sole proprietorship to a partnership and vice versa. You've also maybe purchased a new business, but in this case, you started a new business. So there we go. Click continue. Now we're in a place where who's the responsible party of the LLC? The reason they're asking this question is there are companies out there who file on behalf of others. For example, if you went to LegalZoom.com or some of the other online websites, CorpNet, what have you, they give you the opportunity to apply for an EIN on your behalf and then charge you $50 for it or more. I've just showed you how to do all this by yourself in only a few minutes. So with that said, you are the responsible party, not an existing business. So you're going to press individual, press continue, and then you're going to fill in who this person is. That's going to be you. In this case, I don't know who you are specifically, so we're John Q. Smith. And this is where I'm going to stop, mainly because, and I'm not putting my own social. I'm not the guy from LifeLock. But I will say that the reason why I'm going to stop here is, hold on, right here. Choose one. I am one of the owners, members, or managing member. I'm one of the owners. I'm the only owner. I'm stopping here because as this says here, as you can see, the IRS will take this information and match it to their records. And if it doesn't match, then the application cannot be processed. I don't want to process this application. I don't want to create another EIN number. And I'm definitely not going to put in my own Social Security number and information in here. But what happens next after we press continue on this is you're going to go to the next step will be the address. And it'll be the address of the LLC. You go to some other details where they're very easy questions that you can answer. And then next you'll have confirmation. And the confirmation it's immediate. You'll get it right away. It'll say, this is your EIN number. Please save. Please print and store in your records. So when you receive the EIN on the screen, they won't send it to you via email. So you have to make sure that you print it and put it in your records. Keep a record of it. And you're well on your way. You're on your way to go into the next step. Okay, we're going to go to the next step, which will help you continue to grow and get going so that you can actually focus on growing your business by helping you with the back office stuff. Stay tuned. Keep watching the videos. And thanks again.